How to Digital Nomad in 2021. In this video, we dive deeper into the chapter of mapping everything out. What is your long-term goal as a digital nomad? What are some steps to follow for you before you start working remotely and travel? Let's get very clear on your goals and vision in this chapter of the Digital Nomad Guide. Welcome to the How to Digital Nomad Series. My name is Duco Flint and I'm tuning in live from Bali, Indonesia. It is my goal to help you start working abroad and travel, to live life on your own terms and to do more of what you love doing. Subscribe to the Flint Life channel if you want to learn more about how to digital nomad. And if you want to follow my daily life, you can connect with me here on Instagram, Flying Flint. And also, if you have any questions or you want to connect, feel free to reach out. In the first video of the How to Digital Nomad series, I gave you a framework explaining the necessary steps that you need to follow for you to start working remotely and travel in 2021. In this video, we dive deeper into the chapter, the roadmap, and we get crystal clear on your vision. So why do you really want to have a vision? Why is it important? Why does it matter? Having a vision is good for a lot of reasons. So one of the reasons why you want to have a vision is to get a direction. It's the same like a road trip. When you do a road trip, you know your end destination and you don't really know what's going to happen in between, but you have that destination so you know in which direction you're going to go. Having a vision is also good for structure, and it really helps you also to visualize. I believe in visualization, and it really helps you to manifest certain realities for yourself if you visualize what you exactly want and you get specific on that. For today's video, I would love to ask you to either grab a pen and a notebook, or maybe you have a piece of paper, or maybe you like to type along with the video as you maybe have something like notes on your desktop, or maybe you work with an app like Notion or Evernote, or maybe you have a Word document. Make sure you have something so you can click along with this video. You can put it on pause at any time when I ask you to get clear on something and to really get along with the exercise so you can make the most out of this video. So the very first thing before you even start thinking about becoming a digital nomad, it's understanding your why. So why do you want to become a digital nomad in the first place? Why do you exactly want to create more independence? Also important, what is it exactly that you don't want? What are some of the things that set your soul on fire? So let me ask you, what is it that you want to fight for? Understanding your why is super important in understanding your greater vision, and also you need to understand why you get out of bed every day. So what is it that motivates you on a deeper level? So why do you want this? Why are you watching this video? Are you sick and tired of being bossed around? Do you want to spend less time working? Do you want to spend more time on pursuing your passions? Do you want to travel more? Do you want to experience more of this beautiful world? Do you have children that you just want to work for to create a better life for them? Or maybe you have other motivations. So the first thing I like to invite you to is to grab a piece of paper, maybe you have a notebook, and write it out. Okay, now I hope that you got clear on your why. Now it's time to really think about your dream life. So what does a day in your dream life look like? So in this exercise, you can be as creative as you like, and you can really pour your heart out, write out a day in your dream life. So let's get into it. What do you want to ask yourself? First of all, where are you? Who are you with? What time do you wake up? Who do you wake up with? And what are some things you do first in the morning? How many hours are you going to spend working? And most important, what are you going to do with your free time? If this went too fast, of course, pause the video and you can write down the questions and get very clear on your dream life. Part of this exercise is also visualization, because we have a lot of thoughts and we have many dreams, but what are some of the bigger things that we really want to create for ourselves? So a super fun exercise. Have fun with it. Get as creative as you want. Take your time to do this, because you might wake up one day and you look back at this note and you might have manifested that reality. If you want to know some things about me and my day, you can also ask me anything in the comments about my day, and I'm happy to share that with you. Okay guys, so now we come to the chapter where we are getting a little bit more specific and a little bit more serious about our goals and about our vision. So in this chapter, we are going to dive deeper into the research. So research, I mean, is where are you going to be and what is required to get there, in terms of finances and any of the things that you need before you are even able to be there, right? So now you really know what you want. Now we're gonna look what is required, right? So in this chapter, you are going to research everything about the destination where you want to be. So how much is accommodation per month? How much do you spend on food? What's the price of a flight ticket to get there? Do you need a vehicle? Is there any form of community there with digital nomads that you can connect with? Also the place where you're gonna be. What kind of activities are there? What are some activities that you like to get involved with? What are some tools or gadgets that you really want to have? Let's really get clear on these goals. So in order to get there, of course, your financial situation needs to support that. So to have all your expenses in one place, I created a file for you that you can grab for free. It's in the description. Check it out. That should help you really to get clear on the expenses that you can expect when you are going to be in a destination of your dreams. Alright guys, so now we come to my favorite part of this entire video, and that's the exercise where we get super clear on our goals / milestones. And that means that we're going to get the goals and we're going to map them out in a place that we can always come back to. So we can always keep track on how we're doing in terms of our progress and how much closer we get to that dream life. So there are many different tools that you can use to create what I call your dream board, right? So some people like to create a dream board as in create sort of a presentation with different pictures of what you like to really get visual on your goals. Some people like to note it down in the notes or some in a notebook. Some people like to have it on their desktop. Myself, I have an app that is called Notion. It's very similar to Evernote, but I think it's a little bit more user-friendly, and I really love the interface. So any of those things that you can use are very helpful because, like I said, your goals you want to measure. So maybe in 3 months from now, or every month or every week, you want to have something that you can just grab, look at it, and you're like, oh yes, that was my goal, right? And repetition is very important. So now we have come to the end of this video. With these exercises, I think you should have a very clear understanding of your direction and also why you want it and what it's really going to look like for you, and especially over the next 6 months. If this exercise really helps you and you learned something new today, I would love to know it. I would love to know from you in the comments how it helped you, or maybe you want to share with us a bit more about your dream life. Really share it with us in the comments. I would love to know that from you. If right now you are really looking for opportunities and ways to work online, then I left for you the free training, free for you to grab. You can find it in the description and you can check that out. It's another opportunity that I created for you. If you want to learn more, go ahead and dive into it. Also, if you have any questions, you can always connect with me on Instagram. You can also follow my daily live. But also, if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out and I'm happy to answer your questions or to just have a chat. Okay guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you learned something new, then hit that like button And also, if you want to learn more about how you can become a digital nomad in 2021, make sure to subscribe to the Flint Life channel for tips and tricks, and also more about my life here on the road in Bali. Okay guys, have an awesome day, and I'll catch you on the next one.